Hey there! So today we have another review. Great Lakes is in my market, and they've obviously rebranded with a whole to do. Wow, look at this guy. Got a slick guy with a lady and some beer taps. Slick guy, some beer taps. All right, like he's got a hat on. I like the warm colors here. You know, focusing on that gold, orange, reddish kind of to do. Amber lager. I don't know what it is. 6.1%. So 27 IBU, but amber lager at 6.1. Same with the Dortmunder. Like, what's the deal with these lagers that are like, imperial lagers, basically, right? Really weird. Eliot Ness. Oh, interesting. Amber lager 6.1. That's a big boy, because generally your lager, your amber lagers, your Sam Adams and your Blue Point Toast Lager, blah blah, whatever, Yingling, whatever. They made like under 5%, 5ish% at most, but let's check it out. Beer is a beautiful kind of like a medium amber color. Yeah, really nice kind of like ruby hue to it. Yeah, it's a nice kind of amber, deep amber color. Or not deep amber, medium amber color. But really nice kind of like ruby kind of color to it. Nice light to medium tan head. A little bit of like caramel, bit biscuity sweetness. A little bit of like Twizzlers, right? That kind of like a little bit of sweetness. And then a little bit of like light cooked palm fruit character, a little bit of like cooked apple pear. A little bit of like, a little bit of caramel too. So along with that fruit, it very much smells like a, what do you freaking call that thing? A candied apple? Not caramel apple, the candied apple for like Halloween stuff, right? Like a caramel, caramel apple. Or not caramel, candy apple, that crunchy exterior with the apple, right? A little bit of like toffee in there too. Quite nice. Nice kind of like malty aroma. Cheers. A little bit of like chunky candied sweetness in the middle, a little bit of caramel sweetness, a little bit of sugary sweetness. A big beer though, and it's noticeable. Like my I guess I have a sensitive palate. My palate notices that it has a little bit of oomph of alcohol to it. 6.1, like it is really dangerously dry. I will say that. I would not want to be drinking like sessioning these beers at like I just think of like amber lager, and I think of like shaker pints at a bar. This is a dangerous beer at 6.1, right? Like most people would probably be drinking Bud Light at 4.2. You're like 1.5xing the alcohol, and if you're drinking shaker pints, you're someone might have 3 Bud Lights. You're drinking 3 of these, boom, you're solidly at 4 beers already, right? No, you're at like 5 beers. Yeah, you're at like 5 beers. Someone drinks 3 beers, you're already at 5. Yeah, for sure. There's a nice richness of malt character. Complexity of like caramel sweetness, toffee, candied sweetness, a little bit of like ester fermentation character. Even though it's lager, I feel that there's like something fruity in here. Maybe. Yeah. It's got a little bit of like, despite its color, it tastes a little bit darker. It does have a little bit of this kind of like sticky caramel, but also like a candied character to it. And then on the back end, you get a little bit of like light toffee, almost like a Tootsie Roll thing, even though this beer is not that dark. It's got a nice complexity of molten sweetness to it. And then I guess the alcohol helps drive that sweetness because it is a bigger beer. It's like 6.1 lager is a big guy, right? It's got a nice amount of character to it. I don't really understand the occasion for this. Very curious about this beer. Huh. Because it's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit dry. It's fun. It's interesting. This is. I'm very happy to not be drinking this blind because it would just confuse the hell out of me. Like I was like, what the frick is this? Like, where does it drink around? It's not quite American, but it's in that range maybe. But then it's a little too sweet. It's too big to be like an American amber lager. Like, what is this beer supposed to taste like? Not everything has to be in a style, but like I'm just happy I'm not trying to guess what style it is because like it's its own kind of thing. How do you describe it? It's like having a nice like amberish lager, but just a little bit bigger and sweeter. Yeah. Um, Again, the close analogy has to be Märzen, which sits at 6%, but it's not as toasty. This beer is not nutty and toasty and full German malt. Instead, it's like I suspect it's like crystal malt in there instead of Munich or Munich and Vienna. So it's like it's like an American version of a Märzen, but instead of relying on like really light, toasty, nutty, dry malt and a dry finish, it gets a little bit chunkier. So it's an American Märzen. It's an American Märzen, which is a tongue twister. Which makes it like it is a lager, a little bit dry, but still has like some kind of like crystal malt character to it. It's very interesting. That's a weird beer. Honestly, I don't. You know what? Ooh, this would be a good pairing beer. Pair this. Oof, I'm thinking like. I feel this would be very good with a grilled cheese. Yeah, the sweetness would play well with that. Especially with something a little bit sharp, like a sharper cheddar grilled cheese. Jesus Christ, what would this pair with? Oh, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, that'd be a fun one. Like some chowder too would be a fun one. Maybe the fruitiness. You know what? I think it would play well with a charcuterie board too, right? I don't know, something about like the malty sweet thing while still being a lager kind of thing. It's like it's a pairing beer. It's a fun beer. Yeah, the amount of malt attack is something that you want to attach onto food. So, yeah, and it's like bolder, not in the way that like Märzen does it with the complexity of like toastiness and nuttiness and all this stuff. This one relies on a little bit of the caramel and like fruitiness and yeah. So, geez, what am I thinking about right now? I'm just like thinking about my fridge and like, interesting. Yeah, pairing beer. Just another investigation for that, but it's fun beer. It's interesting. Huh. This is one of their portfolio beers. Interesting. I'm very curious that like I'm very surprised that people like are into this guy. A 6-1 ambrish lager that like doesn't really drink that crushable. Very interesting. Very interesting. That's an 87? 87, Eliot Ness, Great Lakes. It's good. Yeah, that's fine. It's very good. 87 is a good score. Until next time, guys. Cheers later.